It was another bright morning at Brightech Industries, one of the biggest companies in Mumbai. The glass doors gleamed, the offices buzzed, and the air smelled of coffee and ambition. But among the neatly dressed employees, there was one man everyone ignored, Ramesh, the janitor. Ramesh wore an old uniform, carried his cleaning tools, and moved quietly from floor to floor. Yet every time he passed the CEO's office, he slowed down, looking through the glass walls with a small, hopeful smile. Inside sat Mr. Vikram Singh, the company's proud, sharp-tongued boss. One morning, as Ramesh mopped the lobby, Vikram walked by with his assistant. Ramesh smiled politely and said, "Sir, I always admire your work. One day, I want to have my own company too." Vikram stopped, turned around slowly, and raised an eyebrow. "You? A janitor? Start a company," he said with a laugh that echoed through the lobby. His assistant laughed too. "Sir, maybe he'll start a cleaning company." Everyone nearby chuckled. Ramesh lowered his head but said softly, "Dreams don't cost money, sir. Maybe one day." Vikram shook his head, still smirking. "You just stick to your mop, Ramesh. Leave the dreams to people who can afford them." The laughter faded as Vikram walked away, but that moment burned in Ramesh's heart. That night, Ramesh sat at home in his small apartment with his teenage daughter, Priya. She was studying for her exams, and Ramesh told her about what happened. "Papa," she said, "don't listen to them. You taught me something. We may be poor, but we are not hopeless. If you believe in your dream, I'll help you." Those words became Ramesh's fuel. Every night after work, he watched YouTube tutorials about cleaning technology, recycling, and waste management. He started saving every rupee he could. A year later, he left his janitor job and began a tiny business, Clean Future Solutions. At first, it was just him and Priya, cleaning offices and small clinics. They worked late into the night, sometimes sleeping in their van. But slowly, people noticed their hard work, honesty, and quality. Within 3 years, Ramesh's company grew into one of the most trusted eco-cleaning firms in the city. His clients included hospitals, hotels, and even government offices. One rainy afternoon, Ramesh received a call from Brightech Industries. The voice said, "Sir, we'd like to hire your cleaning company for our new headquarters." Ramesh smiled quietly. "Sure. I'll come personally to discuss the contract." The next day, he walked through the same glass doors, not as a janitor, but as a business owner. His staff followed behind him in clean uniforms with Clean Future printed in bold. When Vikram saw him, his jaw dropped. "Ramesh, you own this company?" Ramesh smiled. "Yes, sir. Dreams don't cost money, remember?" Everyone in the office looked stunned. Vikram didn't laugh this time. Instead, he stretched out his hand slowly. "Congratulations, Mr. Ramesh. I was wrong about you." Ramesh looked at the same hand that once dismissed him, and this time, he shook it firmly. That day, Vikram didn't just hire a cleaning service, he learned a life lesson. He realized that humility and respect matter more than money or status. As Ramesh left the building, Priya stood proudly beside him. "Papa," she whispered, "see. You proved them wrong." Ramesh smiled. "No, beta. I didn't prove them wrong. I just proved that dreams can belong to anyone, even a janitor." And from that day forward, whenever someone in the company laughed at another person's dream, Vikram himself would stop them and say, Careful who you laugh at. Tomorrow, you might be shaking their hand. Respect everyone, no matter how small their job seems. Life has a funny way of turning tables. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe to Maple Stories and turn on notifications bell. Comment your city below globe showing Europe Africa, and let's remind the world that dreams are for everyone. Heavy Black Heart C.